And in a rare move, the Allahabad High Court took up the issue of hoardings put up by the Uttar Pradesh government, naming those who were accused of violence during the protests against a controversial citizenship law on Sunday, which was a court holiday. Now, the court of Chief Justice Govind Mathur took up the case suo motu. At the initial hearing at 10 a.m., the Chief Justice, in a passing remark, asked if the government was not encroaching on personal space and liberty of citizens and if corrective action would be taken before the hearing begins. Now, during the 1-hour hearing at 3 p.m., the court asked several questions which were answered by the government representatives. The court, in fact, has given a judgment in this matter just minutes ago. And the latest update, of course, that we have in this judgment is that the Allahabad High Court has actually ordered that all posters should be removed and that the Lucknow administration has, in fact, given a report to the court registrar by March the 16th. So this is the big update coming in on the story. My colleague Alok joining us with the latest. Alok, what happened in court?
Well, as expected, the Allahabad High Court pronounced the order at 2 p.m. this afternoon. Right now, it will be the operative part of the order. I think we'll have to wait for the written order to know what exactly all the observations, etc. are. But what the Allahabad High Court has said that Lucknow administration has to remove all posters and submit a compliance report to the Registrar General of the Allahabad High Court by the 16th of March. So this basically means that the UP government moved to put the names, the photos and addresses, extremely private details, mind you, Rishika. You and I wouldn't want our names and addresses and our photos to be up on hoardings across any place, small town, big city, metro, anywhere. That's what the UP government did, and that's what at the moment has been declared to be not correct by the Allahabad High Court. Like I said, we are still waiting for the written orders to see what exactly the direction is.
I'm going to briefly interrupt you there because we have SR Darapuri, former IPS officer, with us on the phone line. So you're one of the affected individuals by this story. Your face was up on the poster. What do you make of what the Allahabad High Court has just said?
This decision is very much welcome. It proves that the rule of law will prevail in UP and not lawlessness as being done by Yogi Sarkar. And it has further strengthened our belief in judiciary and the democracy has won. The UP government has endangered our lives and properties by putting up posters. And I had on that very date written to the Home Secretary and DGP that if as a result of your illegal action, if anything untoward happens to us, you will be solely responsible. And we welcome this decision of the Allahabad High Court.
Well, Mr. Darapuri, you're welcoming the decision of the Allahabad High Court at the moment, but do you also believe that the damage has in a certain sense been done? Your name is out there with your details. You yourself have said that you feel that this endangers your personal safety, it endangers your life. Do you believe that the damage has been done?
Yes, that has already taken place. My colleagues are already getting threat calls and people have started abusing them at the common place. It has really endangered our life, property and our freedom. And I think it is the very intention of this Yogi government to get us mob lynched. That seems to be their target. And we are happy that...
Let me also bring in Sadaf Jafar on the phone line at the moment. She's an activist and politician. Again, Sadaf, your picture is there on that poster as well. The Allahabad High Court, of course, has completely dismissed this action of the Uttar Pradesh government. What do you make of what the court has said?
See, this is an extremely welcoming move. See, the damage definitely has been done. As I was just hearing the conversation, yes, the damage is done because now our pictures and our addresses are in people's WhatsApp messages. They have been saved in the galleries. we are being trolled all over the Twitter and the social media. So the damage is done. But the thing is that this is going to set a landmark. This decision would set a precedent for the other people, for the government not to humiliate people. So what they did to us is already done. But we wanted such kind of a strong judgment to come across so that in future they do not do something like this.
Right. I want to also ask you, what do you make about the fact that there's a 1 week time period that has been given, to the Lucknow administration to file a report? What do you make of it?
Actually, the posters should have gone down immediately.
Right.
And because they did not take more than 2 days to humiliate us, because the posters have come up right up till our crossroads. I stay in Gomti Nagar, and there's no point now hiding where I stay. And across that place, there are 5-10 hoardings that have been put up. So it has already reached our doorstep, and within 2 days. So they do not need all that time, but I'm sure because of the festival, the court must have given them that kind of time. But again, I would say that the suo moto which was taken by the CJM is extremely welcoming and relieving. It reiterates our faith in constitution and judiciary of this country.